Hi friends, Mr. Sandite Mentor. I'm here working with you. I don't know what it's like at your school, but here at our school, we're getting close to progress report time, and it's always amazing to me how people start to panic when it comes to progress report time or report card time, for that matter, where you wouldn't be in a panic mode as long as you stay busy and do the work and turn it in when it was due. So I don't know. It just I don't know how to explain it in words. It's just kind of frustrating to me. 'Cause people come to me and they're all worried that they're going to be in trouble or be grounded or taking things away and that type of thing. But actually, today's not any different than the first few weeks of school. Whenever we were given work, we do the work, we turn it in, do our best not to have any zeros, get as many points as we possibly can when it comes to getting our scores or our grades. And as long as we do that, our grades will take care of themselves. I don't look at the point system as much as I look at points. Think of it as a sport. The team or the person with the highest score or the highest number of points gets the better grade, or they win the game. But anyway, I'll get off the soapbox here. Today I've got a lot of students coming to me, and they're about to start working on dividing fractions. And they're given an assignment where they have to find the reciprocal of a fraction. And reciprocal is nothing but a fancy word that somebody has come up with to mean just flip it over. So if you're given 1/2 and the reciprocal of that would be 2/1. And I understand why they're doing this, because it's really important when it comes time to divide fractions, which is what they're going to do next. But let's say they're giving you a fraction of 3/5, and they usually throw out this big word reciprocal. They want the reciprocal of 3/5. Not a problem. Just turn it upside down. 5/3. Okay? Let's say that they give you a whole number of just 7. Well, that might throw a wrench into things until you remember how to turn a whole number into a fraction just by putting the number 1 underneath it. Well, to use the fancy term, to the reciprocal of 7/1, just flip it over and it'll be 1/7. And really, it doesn't get any more simple than that, unless you're given one with, let's say, okay, so let's say we have one that has a mixed number, meaning that there's a whole number out front. So let's take like 2 1/4, and they want the reciprocal of that. There's a little bit of work involved in this. So remember how to change a mixed number into an improper fraction. Improper meaning that the top number numerator is bigger than the bottom number. So you just multiply. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 would be 9, and then put the 4 underneath it. So as it stands, 2 1/4 turned into an improper fraction is 9/4. Now here comes that fancy term, reciprocal. They want the reciprocal of 9/4. Well, give it to them. Just flip it over, and it's simply going to be 4/9. So it looks complicated. There's a big word there, reciprocal. But there's no need to get all worked up or worried about it. People are wondering, why is it important? Well, it all has to do with the next lesson of dividing fractions. So I know I have a video up there of how to divide fractions, but I'll just work one real quick because we're just into a minute on this video, so we've got some time. Well, 5 minutes. So let's work one real fast. And so I'm given a problem of 5/6, and they want to divide by 1/3. Okay? So my other videos, just remember that you have to change it to multiplication, and then here comes that big word, do the reciprocal of the second fraction. Don't do anything to the first one, the second one. So in reality, 5/6 divided by 1/3 is going to be 5/6 times the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3/1. Okay? Cross simplify. Look across and down or across and up and see if there's any relationship between the two numbers. 5 and 1, I can't really do anything this way. But 3 and 6, there is a relationship here. 3 will go into 6 and 3 will go into 3. So let's go ahead and make those simple changes. 3 will go into 3, we'll change that to a 1. And then 3 will go into 6 and we'll change that to 2. Okay? And then all we have to do is simply multiply straight across. 5 times 1 being 5. 2 times 1 being 2. Do not leave your answer as an improper fraction. Always change it to a mixed number. So no matter what, we know 2 is going to be on the bottom. And this is the same thing as saying 5 being divided by 2. And I've got other videos up showing this, so if you'll just be patient with me, we'll finish this one out and we'll be done. The whole number, or the number of times 2 will go into 5, will be our whole number out front. So 2 will go into 5 2 times, because 2 times 2 is 4. Okay? And when we subtract that, we get 1. Okay? So the number of times that 2 crammed into 5, the 2, that's going to be the whole number that's out front. After we subtract the 4 from the 5, we end up with 1, a remainder of 1. Well, just drop that remainder and that becomes the numerator. So, did a lot of work. Dealt with fancy words. Reciprocal just means to flip the second fraction over. If you end up with an improper fraction, change it to a mixed number and you'll be done. But, you know, it's progress report time. Those that are worried probably have a reason to be worried because they've waited too late to really make a difference on this progress report. But we still have a lot of school left, and there's a lot of opportunities to do our work, get the good grades, and turn in our paper. Really focus on eliminating any zeros that you have. I don't know if your teachers allow you to turn in late papers. I know some of them will, but they'll deduct half of your points. So half of something is better than nothing, in my opinion. So, you know, just it's amazing how much a zero will hurt your grade. So if you can eliminate zeros, you'll be in a lot better shape. I promise you. And, you know, you might try it like I do. Don't think of it as a grade. Think of it as points. Perfect score being an A. To me, I look at it as perfect point would be 100 points. The person who ends up at the end of the day with the most points comes out with the better grade. And I hope that makes sense. Don't worry about this reciprocal thing. All you're doing is flipping it over. It's not a big deal. If you have any questions, send me an email. Find me on Facebook. Leave me a comment. Whatever I can do to help you out, I'd be glad to help you out. And my ultimate goal is to see and to help you succeed and be the best that you can be. And here's something you might do for me. If you understand this math and you're good at it, and you have a friend who's not so good at it and maybe struggling in some areas, help them out. Don't be afraid to ask a friend. If you're struggling in an area and your friend happens to know how to work those problems, go to them and ask for help. Don't ever be afraid to ask for help, whether it's from friends or your parents, a mentor as myself, or your math teacher. But ask for that help. It's really important. I hope this has helped somebody, and I look forward to seeing you at school. Have a good day.